Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a 2v2 on Minsk Pocket. On the north hand side, we got a double OKW. We got Adamir and Sweet Swole Worthing near the door. Both playing as OKW, both already picking a commander. Got Overwatch Doctrine for Adamir and the Elite Armor Doctrine here for Sweet Swole near the door. And on the south hand side of Minsk Pocket, we got Langmo as the Soviets, bringing with him Guard 5 for Combined Arms, Mechanized Support Tactics, and Terror Tactics. Playing with him is Moran as the Brits. He has the Commando Regiment, Tactical Support Regiment, and the Advanced Emplacement Regiment. So let's see how this game goes. Got a Kubel here from Adamir, going straight for the munitions point and forcing this infantry section back home immediately. Nice bit of health damage done there. That's going to help in the following engagement. Meantime, both teams are slowly capturing the map. Universal carrier has been built and it's going to do probably a good amount of work against that Kubel. Supply half-track out for Sweet Swole near the door, so we're probably going to see that 2-2-1 scout card in a bit. Pretty useful against Soviets. And you can also, if you keep it alive, you can slap it on a fuel or munitions point to increase your fuel gain. Basically a cache for OKW. Storm Pioneer and Kubel fighting versus the Universal Carrier. Storm Pioneer managed to close the distance, get on the rear armor here of the Universal Carrier. Can they do enough damage to kill it? Let's see, no chase given. And Universal Carrier stands still to open up fire again. It's a good choice there. And now the Storm Pioneer might go down. Nice blocking there by the Kubel. It's very low health here. Something you want to retreat and heal up. Save all that manpower. He is chasing. It's a weird decision here. Fresh Volks is there. Now this infantry section might lose models quite fast. One model goes down already. And the other three get away.
The platoon command post is finished and ready for use.
Both vehicles quite low health, but they both keep alive. Meantime, fight here on the cutoff. Storm Pioneers versus Engineers. Storm Pioneers a lot better at the close range, but they still lose two models, so pretty decent engagement there for Langmo. Engineer models of the Soviets, of course, are a lot cheaper to reinforce than those expensive Storm Pioneer models. 2-1 has been built, closing the distance on these conscripts. Going to push him out of cover, good use there of the push. Needs to keep his Volksgrenadier still for extra accuracy. And the cover that has been built for Langmo, not that good, because the Volksgrenadier can use it quite effectively. They can sit fully behind it. But that's gonna work against them quite a bit. 2-2 hard. Already up to 4 kills. Anti-tank grenades are available for Langmo. So has to be aware of that snare. 2 snare platforms alive, so might see a snare if he gets too close. Maxim also been built, dealing some suppression here. Is about to get flanked. Trying to reposition. Can it reposition? Let's see. Good chase there by Sweet Swole near the door. There are the Engineers. He's setting up, goes for the flame nade. But all the models are at the same spot, so it's going to be a lot of damage. But he pays for it with quite a couple models of his Volkswagen as well. And the Maxim gets out alive. Meantime, on the right hand side, fight between the Adamir and Moran. Universal Carrier upgraded here with the Vickers. Shooting at the wrong squad in my opinion, because I left his side armor open. Got hit quite a bit by the Kubel. Kubel almost already fed 2 with only 1 kill, so done a lot of vehicle damage there. T-gun has already been built here. I'm curious what we're going to see next then. I would say 5-man upgrade, because you don't really need the AEC if you have an AT gun out. And Mo has infirmary now as well. But he's losing quite a bit of manpower here, heavy bleed. Doesn't have a lot of manpower left. There's struggles in his fights at the moment. MG setting up, shooting through a small crack there. But his universal carrier doing work, up to 5 kills. Probably could have had a little bit more.
One extra soldier can be added to infantry
But the
squads
Kubel is trying to run away. It's getting chased now though. Didn't pull it away far enough. No mines have been laying as far as I can see. I don't know if this is a bait. Mechanized is up, Puma's in the build, so that means the Faust is also available. Universal carrier getting Fausted now. Is there any follow-up? Doesn't look like there is any follow-up. But a sneaky Goliath hiding on the flank there for Adamir as well. Maxim setup. 2-2-1. Finds a good angle on those conscripts. Maxim shooting at the vehicle instead of at the squad, so they get to green cover. But you don't get suppressed in green cover that easily. Unless they manage to hit this model. Seem to be shooting at that model right now. And there goes the suppression. Just as I predicted. Mortar. Or what is this? ISG for switch one near the door. Hitting that. Maxim. He gets a little bit of dead loop there. Will be able to finish the kill. Doesn't look like it. Flamer engineer ready to protect it. Guard squads are coming up. I think it's a good choice in this map. Quite effective. Didn't go for the ISU commander though. Went for the guard rifle combined arms, which gives you access to the KV-1. Also a very good tank, but it's not an ISU. And against double OKW, it's nice to have an ISU. There's not really much that can outrange you. Meantime, Moran is floating quite hard. Still only has 3 sections. Did get the bolster infantry upgrade though. Goes for another engineer. I think this is a mistake. Rather I've gone for an MG or the second or 4th section. Keep this fighting power up. So Tegan is in the center. There is the Puma. Misses the first shot like it usually does. Oh, and now the stun pioneers might be in trouble, but good pushing there by Sweetwall or by Adamir. Saves the stun pioneer. Faust goes in, but no follow-up from the Puma. And Seppas are now available with the snare. Tegan also coming up. Is he going in another time? Doesn't look like he is. So pretty equal so far. VPs are quite equal. I think fuel control has been quite equal as well. And the danger noodle. Second Goliath on the field. I mean, Goliaths are nice and all, but it would also be nice to have a couple STGs. Especially if you have to fight against those good infantry sections. STGs are important to be able to contest. Oh. Just moves it. You can hear it in the fog of war. Can't hear it now over the Maxim, but once it moves you can hear it quite clearly. Maxim in the center. I don't like this position. You know there's an ISG on the field and he has all his models hiding on that same tree. You kind of want to spread out your unit instead of clumping up like that in yellow cover, because one good hit can do so much damage. And the ISG is already firing. As you can see, it's already taking quite a bit of damage. Mortar emplacement coming up. Decent spot, will cover the center of EP. Goliath is creeping forward ever. Definitely need to pay attention to those. Map at the moment split evenly. There's definitely a front line has established. Nice stun nade there. Where's the guard squad? Needs to get the guards in this fight. There are the guards. BP-28's upgraded, so those are gonna open up now. And guards better at the long range than those SDG folks. Needs to watch out with those true pioneers next to the Goliath. I think the mortar pit was almost shooting at that. First carrier 7 kills, not that much. Both teams seem rather content with the positions they have. They're not really pushing anything. Not much action. Danger Noodle driving forward. Does he spot it? He doesn't spot it. Oh, 2 sections are gone. He hits the retreat button too late. So eventually the Goliath build pays off. So let's see how Moran is going to, what he's going to do about this. It's only down to like 1 infantry squad at the moment. That's combat effective. Double sweeper now, so we will spot the Goliath hiding in cover. ISG up to 3 kills. And it keeps firing now at the guards. Guards were already low health. Boom, another model goes down. Expensive to reinforce, so I would have retreated this if I was him. He seems to be desperate for the capture. Yeah, fighting out of cover is not really the thing you want to do with your conscripts. You want to stuck them behind some heavy cover, preferably, but no heavy cover available anywhere. Obel's now in the field. Those are probably gonna have a field day against all these units that are fighting without cover. See Commando Glider being dropped here for Mora. And for some reason he retreats the commandos back to base. That's interesting. He also made a forward assembly in his base because he needed healing. He lost all his healing squads. Went for healing. Ah, he's going for the weapon racks upgrades. And your commandos have different brands than your normal units. A little bit better. Vessel carrier almost goes down, but manages to stay alive. New Goliath setup. Once again. Slowly but surely, it looks like the Axis are getting a little bit more map control, but they're not capturing the center. Lots of units not really doing anything. Wall near the door is getting a P4, has no manpower to reinforce at the moment. Siskin is out for Langmo. Haven't seen any vehicles yet from the Soviet player, so he's going straight for that KV-1 perhaps. Almost has the fuel, needs a little bit more manpower. Grenade gets thrown, easy dodged. This moment they should be able to do quite a bit of damage. Oh, and the grenade gets thrown and he runs into it. Nice bump on it right there. Langmo ran up all his squads at the wrong moment. Demo goes off as well. Guard might go down.
Command level capabilities ready for deployment.
So that was a very good engagement there for the Obersoldaten. Very poorly played there by Langmo. Clumping all his units up like that. It's not the way to do it. Do we have any tech from Moran? No hammer tech yet, but he can get a normal tank out. I'm interested to see where he goes for.
Position secured. Have a factory.
Looks like the universal carrier went down. Second glider coming in. double commando. It's a very expensive build to play.
Ready for action.
Can also be very devastating. P4 making its presence known, and another push coming in here from Sweet Troll working near the door. Bunch of infantry marching forward. Supported by the P4, has a sweeper with him as well. Good push right there. It's like Axis are getting the overhand, but they fail to capture the VPs. And on the right hand side there's nothing going on.
Hammer skills are being readied.
Both units not doing, both players not doing anything. Stuka going in on the Maxim here. Good hits. That's a nice 5 kills. Doesn't manage to kill it though. Double AT can set up for the P4. Both Grenadiers doing damage on that Zis gun. Commandos try to defend, throw a grenade, but gets dodged nicely. Now the commandos are getting bullied. Second group of commandos coming up. Commandos are not really that good in a straight up engagement like this. Ooh, but good mortar hits. Fox Grenadier might go down, and one Fox Grenadier does go down. But there's a danger nearby. He doesn't spot it, he sees it now. And the Goliath fails in its drop. Doesn't manage to hit anything at all. So that's another waste of munitions, and still no SDGs here. Has 200 manpower. 200 munitions. Goes for another Goliath. A Goliath is something you can use one or twice, but after that it's time to get your upgrades. Ooh, both tanks missed there. If both tanks would have connected there, the P4 would have there. P4 bounces another shot, and the KV1 is now in danger. Attack round perhaps. Attack round connects. Puma coming in. Puma bounces and smokes himself out of there. KV1, really a very good tank to have. Bunch of health, bunch of armor. Moran has gone for the hammer upgrade, giving him access to those combat tanks. Can start building one now. Good choice there.
Now this is very dangerous for you. Taking fire. Man down. Help my wounded brother.
Langmo not the best in his infantry engagements. Almost always fighting out of cover, and as you can see, these Obersoldaten are already up to 12 kills, almost Fed 2. Fed 2 to get their accuracy bonus. But they'll become even stronger. Another Werfer going in. Looks like it's going on the commando blob. And it's a complete whiff. And the commandos here are storming forward. Big boy has been called in. Storm Tiger already on the field. Let's see how much damage this one can do. Ooh, is this in trouble there? Artillery being called in as well. Recruise it with the engineers. Needs to retreat the engineers now. Once again gets decrewed. KV1 doesn't manage to penetrate any shots here. It's a little bit of a shame. The good hits there from the 6-pounder. Already up to Fed 2. Gets some previous rate of fire. Where's the infantry? The infantry is marching forward, needs to run. AT gun goes down. Doom Tiger gets a shot in on the KV1. The kitten is opening up, penetrates its first shot. Can it get the last shot as well? Attack round maybe. Doesn't take the shot. It's a shame. KV1 could have gone down there. And I don't think the allied players have ever crossed this line. They are never pushing. Neither have the Axis player like ever crossed this line. Only switch roll near the door or once in a while pushes further than his half of the map. Oh, Comet hunting for the Stuka. He doesn't see the Stuka. Sturmovic's being caught in though. And the Puma is now in trouble. Gets 2 shit hits in, but the Puma also connects. Which means the Faust goes in as well. Now the P4 with heat rounds activated on the rear armor. Comet is in trouble here. No snare. Comet goes down. Well played there by the P4. Moran should have snared the P4 there ages ago. And turned around his Comet. If he would have snared the P4, then he could have traded there. So poorly played there by the allies. The Puma for the Comet. That's a good trade. I'll take any day. Storm Tiger reloading. Reloaded once again, moving forward. SU-85 to accompany the KV-1. Pretty decent droid, has good sight range. You can probably keep the Storm Tiger at bay a bit. Santa, the Maxim is still going on almost 3 now. SU-85 gets a nice shot in on the Storm Tiger. Definitely a good choice there by Langmo to make this SU-85. Wonder what tank Adamir is going to get. He's floating a whole bunch of manpower. That's like a silly amount of manpower. That's because he isn't fighting at all. He's just sticking here. Has some AT in the center. He goes for the JP4, which is an okay tank, but if you already have double Raketin, you can better get a P4 to save up for something bigger. Druka once again going in the center. That's another couple models of the Maxim. Hasn't really done too much though. 7 kills. It's a little bit underperforming. Eagle even has more. Storm Striker gets another whooping 0 kills. Can't shoot over this hill. That's a little bit too high. The angulation doesn't work like that in this game. Finally, Adamir decides to push a little bit deeper into enemy territory. Something is happening. Nice shot there from the KV-1, overshoots the Volksgrenadiers and snipes an Ober model. Quite funny. Okay, KV-1 doing work. Keeping the enemy at bay, it seems. And switch roll near the door is reinforcing his squads. Switch roll near the door built his medic base here, but doesn't have the retreat point unlocked, so he needs to manually move his units forward each time. Which costs a ridiculous amount of time, obviously. I would rather just slap it in the base. Because his teammate also needs to manually move his units towards this base to get some healing. He would have just built it here, then both players could have profited from it, instead of this silly moving up. And 25 minutes into the game, no upgrades for the Volksgrenadiers. This is just like ridiculously stupid. Like I can't. Like a Goliath is knife and all, but he got like what? The first one got 2 wipes and the rest did nothing. Tiger trying to get a target there. Doesn't seem to find one. Tushin now in the field as well. So we could get another 2 models. It's really underperforming. Dusha is opening up. Target is the AT gun here. Looks like it only got 2 models. Ooh, KV1 is going down most likely. Heat rounds have been popped, need one more penetrating shot. There goes the KV1. Same time Sturm Tiger fires, finally get some kills on the infantry. And blitzing away to safety. Good dive there by Sweet Roll near the door. Would have traded if the Su-85 was a little bit more active. Or if that AT gun was forward a bit more. Like he had this KV1 here fighting and the AT gun in the backline. If you move the AT gun up then that the Panzer IV takes damage. Might just avert the dive there. But if you just look at the map right now, and this is what defines like high level players versus lower level player games. As you can see, there's one engagement going on the entire map. But in high level games there's constant maneuvering on the map, and with these players there's just a little bit less, you know, they will attack with 2-3 units at a time at a very slow pace. That's why like, the Axis players have so much manpower as well. Like, it's building double ISG, there's no reason ever to build a double ISG at this point in time. Shuka once again opening up, no dodge, whatever. Taking some nice kills. Stuka now fires as well. That get dodged quite nicely. Stuka only 10 kills in like 5 or 6 volleys. It's quite bad. Panther trying to go for that Katusha, but the Su-85 watches on. It's a shame that he never has his gun in a good position. Otherwise this Panther might have died. New Comet is on the field. Let's see if this one lives a little bit longer.
We're losing a capture point.
Comet taking a bit of a beating here from their Keaton and the Jagdpanzer.
Enemy causing trouble. Trying
It's
to
not really
take
getting
our
any good
point.
shots in so far, only 2 kills. And another miss. There come the commandos, but the Sturm Tiger is there. Aiming at the MG. The MG retreat is way too late, but it does survive on the one model. Sturm Tiger up to Vet 1, 4 kills only. But that didn't really perform that well either. Commandos, 6 kills and 7 kills, so those as well. I think they have reinforced a lot more models than what they killed. Grenade gets thrown with nice dodge there from Adamir. Retreats in time, there's another Goliath watching on. That gets spotted, obviously. When using a Goliath, you always need to know the direction you want to ambush in. Make sure it's facing forward, so you can immediately get out of your hiding spot and charge forwards at full speed. ISG gets taken out there. I think that's the one from... No, it's not the one from Sweet Tornado, though, it's one from Adamir, who has now way too much useless stuff, to be honest. A double oboe with 3 volts unupgraded. Only has 1 tank. And another Stuka goes in. Gets 2 models off the AT gun. Doesn't really do anything, basically. 12 kills. That is nothing to write home about. New KV1 is here though. But KV1 is pushing in a little unsupported once again. Red Panther 4 opens up, double penetrations. And we get another one. And it bounces the last one. Storm Tiger now. Going for the shot. Nice shot there. Late on the retreat by Moran. Is getting shot at though by the SU-85. SU-85 already up to Vet 2. At Vet 3 they get that insane rate of fire, which is quite dangerous. Panther in the center watching on. And once again, the Allies managed to take control of the center VP. And considering that they're only playing on this part of the map. Like, look at how many units there are there and there. There's a couple units going to the right hand side, but if Adamir would have gone for like a P4 or a Panther, he could have been way more active in harassing that side VP. But right now he's constantly going into that support of the mortar, into the support of the MG.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
It's very low health, Siscon there, making its way to safety. SU-85 opening up once again. And this Katusha is having a field day against all these AT guns and leaks. Even the Stuka goes down there. Katusha definitely paying off. Doesn't even need vision. Vet 2 there. So a whole bunch of stuff goes down. And finally some harassment of the side VP. Now the Axis have some more control of the map. SU-85 versus Dark Panzer. Looks like the SU-85 is winning. E4 still alive, 16 kills, Vet 3, almost Vet 4. Nice tank to have. Especially when it reaches that Vet 4 and 5. It becomes a real infantry killer. As you hit. Storm Tiger taking a lot of damage. And both players move their stuff forward, take a couple hits, and they go back. Like how it's going the entire time now. This Panther is feeling venturous. SU-85 is not firing, so it can go deep. There's a lot of misplay there by Lengmo. And only now the SU-85 tries to fire it. This is also a very dangerous mine, especially if you have a vehicle there. Another KV-1 goes down, another KV-1 is going to get built. Comet decides to take control of the right hand side once again. I wonder what Adamir is going for next. Going for a Panther, it's a good choice. With the Panther you can keep contesting the right hand side. These commandos not really paying for themselves. This Katusha, however, is doing work. Once again, opens up on the leaks. One more volley is coming in, and an overshot. Boom, and another leak goes down. 20 kills already. Storm Tiger hasn't shot in a while. Langmo is trying to get to that side VP, but you know he has to fight at P4, so he needs to come up with a different plan. He needs to send his KV-1 there or use his ET gun. And this SU-85 is opening up quite nicely. Oh, rockets going in, but they miss target completely. That's a shame. Panther could have gone down. Now the JP4 is feeling adventurous. Gets the Firefly down to one shot. WT can open up now. And push that Yak Panther 4 away. The SU-85 Vet 3, that's not something you want to deal with.
Under attack. KV-1 under attack.
I don't think the Raketen from Sweet near the door has once moved up to help attack this position. He's only sending his Panther and Ober one at a time. Katusha once again firing at the spot. Even the Schwer is taking a beating. Oh, big push there. SU-85 goes down, trades it for a Panther though. That's ugly though. A lot of veterans he lost there on that SU-85. So it's a half decent trade there for Adamir. If he would have enough fuel for another tank, which he doesn't. But neither does Langmo at the moment. It looks like both players are now converging here on this position. Panther gets snared. Pushes up to get that artillery down. Building a mine at the spot. It's not really what to do. Everything is a lot of mayhem going down here. Don't know what this artillery was. P4 goes down. It's a shame, but the Panther gets away. Storm Tiger fires over the hedge. Gets one kill on the Etigan. The Comet is there to say hello. How deep is this Comet willing to go? Gets another penetrating shot in. Are they pushing forward? Raketen is setting up. No, it doesn't set up correctly. Air attack goes in. Air supremacy goes in as well. Shows rear armor to all the AT vehicles. It's another wasted Comet. It's a very silly dive. And surely the Axis have won now, right? A lot of vehicles gone down. There's still a Firefly. That was all the way back. The base. In all this endeavor. There's still a KV-1 alive. And the VPs are still in favor for the Allies. Firefly on the hunt. Versus the Cooper, but gets hit by the Goliath. Oh, there's no tank ready to chase, however. Will get out of there, that's a shame. And I honestly can't believe the fact that we have two Volksgrenadiers without an upgrade at the 38-minute mark. Mr. Adamir, upgrade your stuff. Katusha coming in, is it in the retreat path? It's not in the retreat path, that's a shame. Otherwise it could have gotten a lot of kills there. Any Ategans in the center? There's one Ategan, but it's too far back, so the Storm Tiger might just run up. Storm Tiger has 18 kills, almost Vet 3. At Vet 3 it gets decreased reload time, which is probably the most important thing you want on the Storm Tiger. Nice use there from JP4. And once again, this KV-1 is pushing unsupported. Where's the Ategan? The Ategan is not there at all. Ategan is in the base. So there's no reason to push your KV-1 up just to take some damage against all these tank destroyers that the Axis have. The JP4 is doing nicely. Storm Tiger was waiting for this, and it gets a good shot off on the commandos. That's a nice force away there. Double guards here versus the P4, instantly retreats them. It's a weird spot to attack this. Would be smarter to try and get the VP, but who am I? Mortar has been alive during all this. Only on auto fire. I don't think a lot of barrages has been used. Only has 9 kills. I think every time you see a unit get into this gap zone here, it should auto barrage it. Probably grenade out. No grenade being thrown. Storm Tiger comes up. Going for the hunt there. Combat is there though. Where's the Firefly? Firefly's not firing. Smoke has been nice smoke push there. Shoots with the smoke. It's a very late retreat. No reaction at all whatsoever on the late even. It's completely the fault of Moran. Now the Jagdpanzer 4 pushes up. Firefly moves backwards quite early. Could have probably gotten 1 or 2 more shots in. No, the Su-85 with the Ziscon together is ready to fight here. Push up to 25 kills. Probably could have gotten a bit more. Especially if it focused on Adamir, because he's usually blobbing and stuff in the center. I think these commandos are on the same hotkey because they have never once been apart from each other. It's like they're one big family, they always have to be together. And it's not working. I think it's costing quite a bit of manpower. There comes the Katusha, nice hit there by the Katusha. Second volley might be nice as well, and definitely is. Nice bit of damage there. Tiger going in. No. Where are the tulips? Could have killed the Storm Tiger there if he wasn't so scared. Would have stayed. Got the tulips off. That Storm Tiger would have died. I think we have a left phage firing right now. Left phage been built already up to 10 kills. But the recon into air supremacy operation. So that left phage is short-lived. Leave out. Oh no, the Kubel goes down, I think. Also killed the Kubel. That's quite nice.
Here we go. Get ready to move. All complete.
Blackmore has a whole bunch of munitions. Should probably just spam this a lot more. Get some kills, get some damage in. Especially versus Adamir, because he's out of manpower, but he doesn't know that probably. Retroll near the door is floating a whole bunch. Gets another conscript kill with his Storm Tiger. 32 kills now, almost VAT 5. Comrade only on 1 kill. Jagdpanzer 4 is getting really good VAT. Will continue to higher rate of fire at VAT 4. Overwatch has been clicked as well. Second strafing plane on the Firefly, unfortunately not on the Comet. Both think might get the safety there. Doesn't look like the JP gets another shot in. Meantime, left hand side, Panther is pushing forward. There's a whole bunch of stuff waiting for him. Artillery get calls in by him as well. But I think that will be quite easily dodged. Katusha VAT 3 now. Once again, the blob is ready here. I think the Katusha might fire at this quite soon. It's aiming. Is the units into run? It's aiming it in the back line. That's a shame. Grenade gets thrown here at the guards, forcing them out of that bunker. Pyrotechnics. Oh, that's a half decent hit from the Pyrotechnics. MG goes down. Great blob here of Army, and great infantry push is doing work. There's no support from vehicles here for the allies. Still getting repaired. There's the comet finally.
Tank ready.
Commandos are once again blobbing forward. If you look at the
Under fire from enemy
how many kills they got, I think they've cost so much manpower. Oh, JP4 in trouble now. Takes a couple of huge hits from the AT gun. KV1 snared. Panther might go in for the kill, looks like. Is going in for the kill. SU-85 firing. Fast fire eventually. Both units get away.
We have lost a machine gun crew.
MG, the Maxim goes down to the infantry.
We have a new
Going for another SU-85, but there's not really any anti-infantry anymore available here. So Faust is going in. Will it kill off the KV-1? And it does get the kill on the KV-1.
enemy has cut off his
There's almost no anti-infantry available for Langmo apart from his Katusha. And the guards won't trade well either versus that fat 5 Opel squad. He has a fat 5 league with 27 kills, which is ridiculous. Might want to try and kill that with the Katusha. SU-85 is opening up. It's a nice shot on the P4. Second SU-85 is taking beat from the JP4 now, however. I like the idea of the infrared half-track to give superior vision. That insane rate of fire from the JP4 just deleted the SU-85. The JPs are quite weak, but on a laning map like this, once you get them fed up, it's Fat 5 now, it's absolutely brilliant. Nice Storm effect there, but is it enough? Storm Tiger coming forward. Getting shot in the rear. It's forced off the field. Even a plane crashed trying to take out the leak. It's one way to indirect fire, so this SU-85 is Fat 3 now again, and it's still going forward. You can't shoot at all the units one by one. There's no AT gun available anymore for switch one near the door. But now I think it's overstretched luck. Panther is hungry. But the guards are there to watch on. The SU-85 is retreating to safety. But the Storm Tiger takes a huge shot right there. Gets both the guard squad. Langmo not paying attention whatsoever. It is down to 37 supply. 39 kills, Fat 5 there on the Storm Tiger. Well played. Another artillery piece has been built and has been destroyed. Dusha long range, can it get some hits? Doesn't really get any hits, no connections. It's a little bit too short.
You have orders? Taking over! Someone's shooting us!
But still VP control somehow for the allies. 120 VPs remaining
New machine gun crew
for the Axis. Do we really need to take control of the center VP?
The capture point is being overrun.
Mortar pit on 10 kills. Not doing that much. Needs a little bit more of the barrage. Yeah, this is an infantry section in Swabble. Can it get to safety? Does look like a nice hit there from the Comet. Huge shot on the Obers. Any AT support? Because that JP4 is coming forward. Fat 5. Dangerous. It's bouncing, however. Now the Firefly and the 6-pounder are opening up. Ooh, Panther goes down, trying to go in for the SU-85. It's a mistake there from switch one near the door. Usha once again firing. Come in the center. Might get a squad on the retreat. Ah, no rocket lands there. He's lucky on the rocket spread. Storm Tiger is opening up. And 51 providing a lot of vision in the center. Let's watch the vision they have. Control near the door. Oh, he just pulls it backwards. Can't prove my point how much vision it is. Oh, Storm Tiger coming for the kill.
To execute.
It aims. And it fires. And the commandos go down. And there's no reason why the Storm Tiger should be allowed to fire. His AT is way too far backwards. Double SU-85 now, once again on the left hand side. There's literally no anti-infantry support. So all Sweet One near the door really needs to do is make one AT gun. Oof. That Jagdpanzer gets us safely. Another button has been clicked. Suppressing all Axis infantry once again. No AA has been clicked. That's a shame. This one is doing work though, it's doing overtime at the moment. Can it get any kills? Not so good at the anti-air drop. Like it once was. Oh, SU-85 might get snared here. No snare. Comet coming in to save the day. Got a minor retreat there.
Anti-tank gun has taken the field.
Storm Tiger already once again. Is he going to pay attention this time? Doesn't look like it. Ah, dodges it quite decently. Only loses one model. And these SU-85s are doing work here. See a little bit of extra vision here from the 251 half track.
We have fallen to 100 points.
Once again a fight for the center has begun. And the Katusha once again opening up and a nice barrage there. Second barrage wipes the squad there from Adamir. "39 kills now. Not as much as the Storm Tiger. Storm Tiger already has 44. And I wonder how much damage this tank has done. Must have been a lot. I think we can actually check while we're at it. Go to units. The Jagdpanzer has done a total of 26,000 vehicle damage. But then we have the SU-85s for Lang Mo. And together they have already done 33,000. So not that much different. But he did produce 4 and already lost 2. And he thinks 1 is working, so maybe 2 works as well. He builds another one. I don't think this is a wise choice. We would have rather gone for a Panther. Oh, and not paying attention to the center, and it takes out the commandos. One commando gets away, one gets wiped. And once again, his AT support is backwards. Another artillery call in. 2 more fleets opening up. Katusha opening up. Katusha is doing a lot of damage. Oh, the Jagdpanzer 4 goes down. It went too deep. That's a huge loss there for Adamir. Panther moving up, but good positioning on the AT gun. Didn't really get called in, but moves it out of the position. I think the MG went down here in the center to the Obers. Storm Tiger moving up. Gets met by the Jagdpanzer though. Jagdpanzer on the hunt. Firefly is moving backwards. Do we have any AT available? We do have AT, but where is it? Needs to be in a better position. This AT gun is shooting as its life depends on it. It's unfortunately not hitting a lot of shots. Now the Storm Tiger wants to say something about it. It's opening up. And down goes the Sys gun. SU-85 kills the P4 though. So P4 traded for the Sys gun. I think that's a good trade. There's a whole bunch of stuff firing. Jagdpanzer going in for the... Might pay for it with his life, but he does get the kill. Jagdpanzer 4 will get killed. A little bit of a waste there on the T-34 in my opinion. Don't think the ram was necessary. Will he be able to repair it? That's going to be the question. No attack grounds either. A whole bunch of stuff is dying. Triple repairs are trying to save that T-34-76. Once again, double commandos. I don't think this guy knows that they are not working. I have no idea why he's building them. Storm Tiger coming up. Oh, and they don't finish the engine repair. They don't finish the engine repair. Now the Raketen is probably going to finish the job. They should have sticked around for a millisecond longer to finish off the engine repair. Then it could have gotten away, but now it's certainly dying. Or not. Katusha takes out the Raketen. But there's the Panther. But Panther is getting shotted by the Su-85. Does it want to stick around for the kill? Looks like it does. Oh, it misses again. The epic battle to kill this. Now it's more than one shot. See, now he needs another shot. Well, he is getting shotted by the Su-85, so he can't stick around. And this T-34 is somehow still alive, ladies and gentlemen. That's quite incredible. And this Su-85 continues to fire. I think the League just took a huge shot there. League on 36 kills. Even though the engine is out. I think it still moves like a tiny bit or not? Probably not. Oh, Scout going in, Firefly moving forward with vision of the planes. He's trying to get the Jagdpanzer. He's going for the Jagdpanzer and he bounces the Jagdpanzer. Oh, lucky right there for both teams are getting lucky. Another Katusha coming in. We have another IL-2 Sturmovik strafe. Schwer might go down. Oh, and now the push on the left hand side. Su-85 goes down. AT gun is not facing the right direction. T-34 finally goes down as well. A little bit too slow in the repairs here. So no armor available here for Langmo. Is going to rebuild the Su-85. Axis are in control of the VPs at the moment. Vet 5 obels in the center. 44 kills, they're duking it out. The allies have almost no infantry left. I mean, these engineers are nice and all, but they're not going to fight off 3 obels here. Vet 5 obels there as well with 32 kills. Really needs to use that comet in the center. Tusha once again, firing up, 53 kills. Can we get more? Last volley, one overshooting rocket and another 2 kills. And the Storm Tiger was waiting for the conscript. Another conscript goes down. Langmo doesn't know how to keep his infantry alive. Meantime, Firefly versus Jagdpanzer 4. Who will get the kill? One shot left. Is he gonna rush forward? He does have the vision. Oh, he decides to start shooting on the comet. Trying to crew the AT gun in front of double obers. That's not a wise decision at all. Loses the squad. He's going to lose the AT gun as well. And now the Axis mopping crew is running forward. Another Su-85 has been built. It's been caught by 2 tanks here. But they go in for the kill. Doesn't look like it. Mortar Pit is still alive. Langmo also lost the engineer squad. It's only 1 engineer squad left as infantry. D4 coming in for the kill on that mortar pit.
The enemy are attacking in emplacement.
Firefly trying to say something about it, gets braced, good brace there. This Firefly is 1 shot. You don't want to go in there, buddy. It's dangerous. He notices in time. Stormtrooper tries to finish off the AT gun. And is going in with the grenade launcher. Couple of attack rounds and finishes off the turret. Same time. Panther finishes off the Su-85. And Langmo has a Katusha, a T-34, an engineer, and the Dream left. But that Dream seems a little desperate. Axis in control of 2 VPs, T-34 trying to fight in the center, but taking a beating once again from the JPs. Oh, another Storm Tiger shot coming in. No, decides to cancel shot. 6 Pioneer trying to do work. We've passed the 1 hour mark here. Meantime, we got a Volks with it here, finally capturing that YVP once again. Need to put the pressure on. And double commandos is nice, but don't use them on the same hotkey, because he always needs to retreat them both, which is a shame. Trying to capture with the AT gun in front of Fat 5 Obers. Fat 5 Obers are melting your units. The Firefly might be in trouble. AT guns are open up. Jagdpanzer connects. Panther coming in. Panther doesn't connect. Sisgun is watching on. Picks up the AT gun. Gets decreed once again by the Obers. Allies at this point don't really have an answer to the Obers. But for maybe a good hit with the Katusha. And some nice IL-2 Sturmovik strafes. Triple Obers forced off the field right now. The triple cap is on.
Infantry squad getting keen over here.
Yeah, there's a nice trench you got there, especially if the enemy is allowed to use it the entire time. Zisgun in trouble. Storm Tiger fires and deletes the Zisgun. 76 kills already. There come the tactical commando group. Grenade gets thrown. Ooh, these Obers might go down though. Fat 5 Obers. Definitely going down. At least finally a good pickup for the allies. Tanks are running forward, but double comer gets met here by all these Axis tanks.
All complete.
And the allies definitely need a proper AT gun screen. Then again, they are very vulnerable to the Obers from Adamir. To hold the Axis, units are converging in the center. And they're going in for the kill. Marching forward. Zisgun trying to hold the line here. Comets open up, but all shots are penetrating the Comet. P4 doesn't get the finishing blow. P4 goes down. Comet goes down now. Firefly on the right hand side. The Tegan gets taken out, but also stuns the Panther. A little bit of friendly damage. Firefly goes down here as well. T-34 trying to make a desperate push here for the Rudina. Trying to get on the rear of all these JPs, but the JPs find the angle. One more shot needed. The JP gets the shot in. T-34 goes down and the last Comet goes down as well. No armor left alive for the allies. One Katusha to save the day. Almost kills the Vet 5 Obers. Is gonna retreat through the last volley maybe? No? The last of the Sturmovik strafes seems to be coming in. forcing away once again a whole bunch of infantry.
Engineer standing by. There's a pinch of war. We are bleeding, comrade.
1 T-34 on the field for the Axis. Aldermeer's second Junkerpanzer 4 almost up to 4. Vet 5 almost. Nobody has 4.
Achtung, be ready.
And this Storm Tiger, 84 kills. Would like to see some infantry going to capture the right hand side.
Combat unit ready.
Together with maybe a P4 or a Panther. Because 144 VPs remaining. And there's no way the Axis are going to lose this one. And after an hour and 6 minutes of this match, it looks like FPS counter has given up as well. Losing quite a bit of frames. Also missing missing a whole bunch of stuff right here. I think this always comes visible once a bit of the soil gets blown away. On multiple maps. Tusha opens up once again, and this time it's 4 obos running forward, guarded by the Jagdpanzer 4 Vet 4. The obos will delete the AT gun, then the Jagdpanzer 4 can do the rest. There come the commandos, but the commandos have no answer against this MG34 onslaught. Jagdpanzer 4 needs to move up here. And I don't think there's anything that can stop this. This is very high skilled maneuvering of units, as you can see. Everything gets microed individually. Oh no, Siskun's at the same spot. They need to run away from the Storm Tiger now. Now the obos are running forward as well. Everything that's deleted one by one. Engineer in trouble. The Ubermenschen are running forward. Oh nice, Siskun barrage. Oh! Good Siskun barrage is right there. And I don't think it's enough. Siskuns will go down. Meantime in the north, desperate T-34 goes down as well. A little bit of banter here.
Forward elements report and infantry unit lost.
They do get the decap, but Storm Pioneers are already on the way to capture it once again. Jagdpanzer 4 finishing off all the AT guns. And there's nothing but a Katusha left here for Lengmo.
Infantry squads ready for all out attacks.
Moran still has 2 comets, but I don't think they can do anything against the might of the Jagdpanzer 4
Very handy.
and the Storm Tiger. Triple cap almost established once again. Looks like Grid Boy is moving out one more time.
Target secure. Establish defensive line.
Is going to decap the right hand side. It's a shame that there's not just a P4 over there just guarding that.
Grenadier are on the line.
Sweet roll near the door, banking on a whopping 2000 manpower. Did lose all his infantry. We have some vanilla Volks. .36 VPs remaining. For 3 obers once again ready to open up. And this will probably one of the last engagement. Nice Katusha barrage here. Oof, devastating shot. 1 ober down. Storm Pioneer almost down. Storm Tiger moving forward. The engineers are running towards the Storm Tiger. They say hello and they get deleted. Absolutely deleted. And the 94 kills on the Storm Tiger.
They have
25 VPs remaining, and there is no way coming back into this one. Both teams have showed quite a bit of fighting spirit, no surrender.
Confirm. Orders complete.
Looks like the last 70 VPs will tick down as well.
Incoming tank. Counter fire. Achtung, be ready.
One last effort by the British player right there. Commandos are running in with the assault. Storm Tiger says hello, and he's not getting into the cap zone.
Down to 10
He needs to get into the cap zone. Maybe send in one unit at a time instead of both. He doesn't get in the cap zone. Storm Tiger is coming in. Cannot get the commando out of the cap zone. It's opening up the shot. It aims. And it gets the commando out. And there's no way of decapping. Oh, there's conscripts. Are they in time? 5 VPs remaining. Commons are running forward. Main gun crit. 3 VPs. And there is a decap. And another devastating Katusha. Don't blow up the units like that. Comet coming in danger here. SU-85 with a main gun crit. Only needs to kill the Comet left now. Comet goes down. SU-85 goes down. The Katusha off the Rodina with 70 kills as well goes down. And they finally surrender. When literally almost everything died. One conscript was retreating. One conscript in the build. An AT gun was left, an engineer and a commando somewhere. But that was quite a big brawl. I think the Allies were definitely in a winning position at a certain point. But they just gave the Axis a little bit too much veterancy on the tanks. And when you get these bad boys to Vet 5, you have a very high fire rate that even an SU-85 can't keep up with. Come lethal tank destroyers. Let's take a quick look at the player stats here at the overview. So, Sweet Troll, working near the door, definitely on top with the kills. 357 kills. Yeah, like 80 or something on the Storm Tiger alone. I think up to 90 even. 98, almost that 100 mark. If you count the friendly skilled as well, then he has 101 kills. So that's quite nice. And for the Allies, I think the carrying player for a long time was a Langmo. Modern was just sitting a little bit too idle. Always didn't have his tanks in a position to keep shooting. And I think that's why the Allies eventually lost the game. So well played to all the players. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave a like, leave a comment. See you guys next time.